of the supreme energetic principle of the universe. Referenced before about certain channels. In the past, it was popular for individuals to believe that they were channeling an entity, Seth, Emmanuel, Jesus, of Course in Miracles, Ramtha. So I was thinking a little bit about Esther Hicks, Abraham Hicks. Esther, when she channels Abraham, becomes the hyphenated Abraham Hicks. And the law of attraction, the secret, this was all stuff that came out in early part of the century. And wanted just to be clear that in general, as expressed in the secret, the law of attraction is totally backwards. Okay, it's this idea that if you just think positive thoughts about receiving money or getting a new car or having the perfect partner or whatever, I mean, the very act of seeking that is the problem. Okay, seeking is an affirmation that you don't already have. Okay, and the idea that some material something is going to bring you any measure of happiness is totally incorrect. Okay, again, it's a false premise, very much part of the conditioning of our culture. So in The Secret, they're basically taking some spiritual principle and applying it to this egoic seeking. And, it doesn't work. Spiritual truth does not serve egoic agendas. When people try to make that happen, there's big problems. So the actual principle is this, and Esther Hicks would be the first to say this, that if you align yourself energetically, if you get your frequency aligned with Abraham, the unmanifested, God by any name, this is the universal mind. If you align yourself, if you open yourself to communication with this universal mind, this infinite power, you will receive everything that you're possibly wanting. I mean, it's all done, it's complete. And you put yourself in alignment with perfection. And so there's no longer any possibility of need or want or desire or seeking, because everything is in that. It's a whole, it's a unity, it's like time and space collapse into this singularity. Your alignment with this spiritual power suddenly shows you everything, all knowledge, all truth, all beauty, infinite love, all of these real principles are available to you. You become filled. And this is why I say in a new earth, is when you're tapped into this energetic principle, you become filled with it. And so this is enthusiasm. Okay, it manifests in you as enthusiasm. You are really like, your whole vibratory reality is shimmering. You're filled with light. When then I become single, the whole body will be filled with light. You are full. And you realize there's nothing else. There's nothing material that I could possibly want. There's no romantic love that I could possibly want. There's no friendships. There's no, like, the world does no longer exist to serve me. I exist to serve the world. I am this masterful giver of gifts. I have infinite abundance to share with my world. Okay, so this whole idea of abundance, abundance is a radiant spiritual principle that as it manifests, we just see in whatever form abundance might take. Now, if you think, oh, it means a shiny new car, well, that may or may not be. how it manifests, but it won't be important. If a shiny new car was important, then probably that's part of your manifestation. But there was never any confusion that the shiny new car would make you feel more abundant. The abundance simply shows up as that. Okay, perfect health would be a natural way that abundance would manifest in your body. Mental peace of mind, emotional happiness. These are ways that abundance would manifest in you, in your body, in your person, all of it in alignment. Okay, so that's the real power of attraction, that you would attract via your alignment with the infinite source of the universe. You will attract everything. You will have everything, and you will give everything. Great line from A Course in Miracles: to have, give all to all. When you recognize that you have infinite abundance available to you, it's easy to give. When you recognize, because you spend time, you have a relationship with eternity, the timeless realm, your experience is that you have infinite time. When you have infinite time, it's easy to be patient. It's easy to be tolerant. It's easy to just allow what is to unfold in its own way. There's no agenda. There's no like, oh, it's got to happen like this week or this month or this year. The recognition of perfection, that the evolution of our species, the evolution of our planet, all of that is happening in perfect timing, then we relax. What's the big deal? What's the hurry? Everything is perfect, just as it is. Okay, so this is the secret. This is the real secret, that you have access to perfection now and always. You always did. It was just a matter of your own belief system that was interfering. Okay, remember this whole idea that it's our only work is to remove the interference patterns that would stop us from fully opening, surrendering, giving ourselves over to this magnificence, this grace that wants to shine through us. That our majesty comes naturally out of our humble alignment with majesty. Okay, we know what real majesty is. It's not of me. I'm simply its messenger. Majesty wants to speak through me to you. So majesty uses the Sun King. Again, we want to name this energetic role that we have. Naming it is very useful to say it's not my body, it's not my person. This Louis Bourgeois that I'm using as a communication device is simply that. It's useful. In its usefulness, it becomes totally holy. My body is holy, my person is holy. It's all holy because it's in alignment with holiness. Wholeness, holiness that seeks to use me for its holiness, its holy purpose. The universe is holy. This earth is holy. We are holy in our function. Whole, to be aligned with wholeness, oneness. When thine eye becomes single, thy whole body is filled with light. We are these light beings. We are the evidence of the Christ, the Buddha, the whatever words you want to call it, there's this one thing, God unmanifested, Abraham, the Tao. It calls us to say, yes, I was born to be used, to be useful. And in our usefulness, we find our great pleasure. Calm, easy, relaxed, patient, tolerant, allowing majesty to arise through us. We are given the keys to the kingdom. The kingdom of heaven on earth is our destiny to fulfill.